a risk to take. You in the cage. So get it straight and start watching your word play. We draw the line between real and fake separated. No disrespect, gon' be taking the goons of payment. You'll find the baddest of bitches average to 10. We'll have the women, got women in their attendance. There's no pretending this pimpin', so best to kill it. Ain't nothing about it, say good intentions brought the squad to scrimmage. Everybody beat to the fire, and we got a job to finish. Replenish the city, double the bread, yeah, like God was with us. So oh my God, be with him, he loving to snatch the knob off with the door. With a low behold, somebody gon' piss him off by his flow. I'ma let this cannon blow, you know it's all standard pro. CJ in the 254 is 2K7, your baby. Central Texas near the bottom of the map, we got it all sold up every corner, every crowd.
Yo! What up, soccer family? Everybody jumping in. Let me get this music down. What up, Long in the background banging today, man. We're gonna get this thing popping real quick. But I hope everybody having a good day, man. Welcome. I know it's a little new, man. Midweek stream. Man, we got some stuff to still get out. For everybody that's just jumping in here, man, I know a lot of people still transitioning during Wednesday. Let me make sure. Hold on. I'm playing music. I don't want to hear that either. Let me make sure we got everybody in the spot to be, man. Everything is working good. I want to make sure I didn't get. I feel like I did just now, actually. And I did. It is what it is. But appreciate everybody jumping in here, man. You'll see these numbers jump back up. I just got pinged on YouTube. But it is what it is. Hey, man, I want to get some things out. And, again, I didn't expect a whole bunch of people in here. But I definitely wanted to make sure that we got this info out. My dog Graves hit me up a couple weeks ago. Told us about these big things that Grindhouse Basketball's got going on. Graves, if you don't know, Graves has been in the community for a while, man, been doing this thing. You've probably seen him over with the with the Grey Wolves initially on the football aspect of things, man. But in the basketball world, he's been turning up, man. Started his own organization here in Killeen, Texas. Again, Grindhouse Basketball. This has been year 2 of Grindhouse, if I'm not mistaken. First year, maybe the first year. Second year, I've known him in the basketball world. First year in his own. But either way, man, he's trying to do big and better things, man, and bringing a lot of things here to Central Texas, which we got to love, we got to respect. So if y'all give me 1 second, man, I want to make sure I try to get him in here the right way. Let me see. There he is. My dog, Graves, what's happening, man?
What's up, man? What's up?
I mean, 1 second. Let me make sure I'm not echoing. There we go. That should be good. We're good. No, we're good now. All right, man. So again, man, welcome. You already been in the saga, man. I know you've been watching us for a while. Hey, I think that you have one of the best ideas to Central Texas. I think it's one of the founding things that's going to start a lot of things in the basketball world here. Me and you've had this talk. I've had this talk with Chico. I've talked with some of the leagues that run up and down the 35 corridor. A lot of people seem to skip Central Texas, man. It is what it is, right? But funny part about that is a lot of our teams come from right here.
Yeah. That's actually a lot of the gist of it. The gist of it. You catch us from here to San Antonio all the way to Dallas, and just we just miss out for some reason. You know, we don't come together and just do it here in Central Texas.
Yeah, man. So tell me about the process, man. What do you got going on? First and foremost, let the people know who you are, where you started from. Again, how did you get into this basketball world coming down here?
Well,
and then,
most people, I was in the military and things like that. Most people thought I was a football player because I played football for fun. I play football for fun. I look like a football player, but if you know me, basketball was my main sport.
Right.
Like I scored over 1,500 points in high school. Had a short stint in college and things like that, and then got hurt, joined the Army. Fast forward, moved here in end of 2019, 2020. That's when the Grey Wolves started. That's when the Grey Wolves started up. And first person I rented first, my cousin who's retired here, hit me up. He know I'm big into sport. I love sports. I love youth. He gave me Justin's number, Justin Hartsfield. and everything started from there.
Huntsville.
Yeah, everything started from there. So, you know, I I know football, I coach football, but I'm the one. I'm the people that know me. I'm the first one. I don't like the politics
Right.
of it. You know, so I scaled it back away from it, and I just went to what I know more. My true love was basketball.
Right.
So, I had a short stint with I had a coach for an organization last year, and then I started back. I started back doing my training basketball like I was doing when I was in Wisconsin before I moved here. And I just started getting this. People just started hitting me up like, "Hey, you're so good with the kids. Why don't you start your organization?" So last year between say March all the way till beginning of June, I was out there at Lions Park like every day,
Mm-hmm.
flyers, giving information, and I started getting the traffic that I needed. And then I got a small team together, and then they were like, "All right, when are we going to hold a trial?" Held a trial. It was 169 kids came to trial.
Whew.
100,
Sheesh. For basketball
169,
numbers, my job for basketball
yeah,
numbers. That's a lot of numbers, man.
169 kids came to trial. Of course, people's gonna fall off. This and a third. We end up keeping 76 kids.
Mm-hmm.
End up keeping 76 kids. And as the season grew, it was. I did not think it was gonna go as well as it did.
Right.
Just to be honest,
Yeah.
but
I mean, year one, you came out the gate. Let's just be
yeah,
honest.
you so came out the gate, and once I knew how AAU works. I've been in it, I lived it, I've been a coach of it, so I knew how it worked. But the difficulties of it is keeping the parents.
Right.
That's the difficult. Keeping the parents is not really the children, but with me and my staff, we just wanted to build something different. We're not gonna. I told my staff right after trials, I don't care if the kid never dribbled a basketball before.
Right.
About time, about time mid-season come, that kid's gonna be able to dribble a basketball, shoot a layup, shoot a jump shot, and we build on from there.
Right.
And I, and that's where I guess that's where the camaraderie of the parents, the love of the parents, start coming in, and now it's to a point to where it's it's bigger than basketball. I wanted to when the community comes together, and from here on out, like from since I started,
Mm-hmm.
I've got negative feedback of, oh, it's not gonna work. This isn't a third. You know me, we had this talk. I'm a doer.
Right.
You can look me right in my face and tell me I ain't gonna do something. I'm gonna laugh at you and keep it pushing.
Right. Right.
And keep it pushing. So, Grindhouse is making noise. I've had some very reputable organizations in this area call me. The guys call me like, "Hey, I like what you're doing. Keep it going. You're doing things the right way.
Right.
When we cross paths, it ain't nothing but love our way. You know,
That's what's up, man. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. So, hey, jumping forward just a little bit, man. So here we go. You got everything going. You had a pretty good, successful season with the kids. Again, you just talked about the 70 plus that tried out and that made it and stuck with it. But you had a bigger dream, right? And your bigger dream was to bring something here to Central Texas, right? And I know
yeah,
me and you had spoke about this for a while. And I guess you finally got the gears, right? You got everything into play, which,
yeah, man.
by the way, man, is really hard here in Killeen, even in Central Texas, anywhere. Finding a gym in Central Texas is dang near impossible. So go ahead, lad, give us the layout, man. What'd you get? Find out. What do you got coming up? And how do the people
So,
figure out what's going on?
so about 2 months ago, man, I was knocking down KISD doors. I know just about all the coaches, and I did my little research on how to get the gyms, who could get a gym. It's 37 gyms in a 15-mile radius in this area. 37. And you telling me that we couldn't get one? We can't get two? don't get me wrong. Much as I love football, they give out football fields like it's candy. Much
Right.
as I love it,
Right.
but so I talked to my team. So I decided, you know, talk to Chop, talk to whoever I need to talk to with Chop. And even though it's one gym, they said, hey, we'll let you get the gym. So we have the gym all day Friday on the 7th, all day Saturday on the 8th, and we have to be done by 2 o'clock on Sunday, which is like pretty much be championship Sunday
Right.
or
There you
whatnot.
go.
Well, with all of that, after I got the gym, it was like, all right, what's the next plan? Getting the concessions and getting the teams and things like that.
Mhm.
Just it. People told me it couldn't be done. People were afraid to take the step. But we don't know if it's going to happen if you don't try it.
Facts.
You
Big
know,
fact.
and I've beat down every single church door, every single church door in this area, I call it every coach in this
Mhm.
area, and asked, what about the gym? I even went as far as the temple. You know, everybody's afraid to take that chance. But Chop was like, it's for the community. This year they have started to give
Open up.
out,
Yeah.
open up more to the
Mhm.
community. I don't know if people have noticed that.
They have. They
So
should have.
yeah,
They should have. Hey,
so
a
I
lot of people
built so
practice there.
right, right. I built a rapport with Chop because I started training out of Chop.
Yep.
And with me training out of Chop, building a rapport with them, I finally went to them and they gave me the go. So, the tournament, the City Jam will be the 7th, 8th, and 9th of July. That's next week. As far as that, we have that, and hopefully, it's a good turnout. Trust me, I've contacted the news.
Yeah. Me too. Trust me. I
I've
pushed out
contacted
some.
I've contacted the
Yep.
news, sent them a 2-page email.
Mhm.
You know, I've contacted everybody to try to put CTX on the map.
Tracking.
Is and try to get everybody to understand we could do this together. Because it, I'm very voiceless when it comes to this community stuff.
Mhm.
We come together as a community, we could do a lot more. Maybe the city will open up to us to where we could have what Georgetown have,
Mm.
Georgetown, Round Rock,
Round
Austin.
rock. Yep. No, agreed.
We can have the same thing, but we're still just a little too divided of
No, we
as
are.
a
And again,
community.
it's just because a lot of people don't want to take the risk, man. And that's really what it boils down to. Once somebody takes the risk, the next person's going to jump right on board behind it. That's just City of Killeen. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta take
That's
it.
just how it
You,
is.
you gotta
So
take it.
here's the thing, man. I want people to understand this, and I think you did a great job of, man, again, going out on the limb. Um, you've been pretty vocal about what's going on, but this is the part where I'm reaching out. I think a lot of people need to do here, man. We need to start supporting these kinds of things, man. If you have a
Yes.
basketball team in the area, right, please tap in with Coach Graves. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get us wrong, we want all these other teams to come from around, things like that, but this is a city jam, right? We want to do something for our city that's exciting for our kids here during summer break, where they can grow, where they can, feel
Yep.
expressed. And I want to say this too: just because they don't play basketball, don't mean don't bring them out. If you got
Yeah.
football kids that's hanging around that know their friends about to be playing at the city jam, hey, bring
I've
it
had
out.
I've had 2 football coaches approach me yesterday and said, "Hey, Grace, if I put a 6th or 7th grade team together of just players, can I join them?" Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. This is just not an organization type deal.
Yep. That's for
It's
the
just not.
city.
It's for the city. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody. It's for
There you
everybody.
go.
You
There it
know,
is,
I
man.
even Sunday for the last hour and a half, I have some guys that I play basketball with that's out in the community at Condon Park and things like that. They're gonna play a 20-minute game for the kids.
Right.
You know, and it'll be the end of it. Be the
Understood.
end of
Yeah.
it. And hopefully we can get it. People stay around. Hopefully get a big picture and things like that at the end. Just to put CTX on the map. Like, hey, we can do what everybody else is doing, but it just takes more than one. And
Take more
I
than
will
one.
be, I will be the spearhead and go ahead. I'm going and punch through this wall. Y'all come behind me.
There it is. Well, Saga, me and the Saga too, man. He couldn't hop on tonight, but we definitely stand behind it. Again, we will support things that's going on in the community. We want things like this to grow because eventually, obviously we want to make something where it's a series, right? We know that every year annually we're going to have X, Y, and Z. And that's what we want to support, man. I've told you from the jump, from the idea before you even made a flyer of it, that if you need anything from me, let me know. I've also reached out to some of the news networks, Killeen Daily Herald, a couple of reporters. And, man, I just like what you're doing for the kids. Again, basketball is something that's kind of looked over in this area just because, football is king, right? Football is king in this area. But from obviously when I first met you dealing with Triple Threat, big ups to KJ and Triple Threat, and then like I say, growing on to being your own Oregon individual, and again the tryouts of 169 plus kids, let you know you're doing something great. Big ups to Chop, man, for again the hardest thing in this city is getting the gym for kids.
In the gym.
And for them to step up and out and say, hey, we're doing things for the community. If it's for the community, we're for it. Again, from our perspective, we're going to definitely try our best, man. Again, I got kids running everywhere too, but we'd love to come out there out of a couple of those games days and get some of those games on film. Obviously, I think the more interactive thing is going to be for us being on the sideline, talking to coaches, right, trying to get that mid-game hype. We're definitely going to be out there for that. If I do come out there, y'all know I'm going to bring the music with me, man. We're going to try to turn this thing into a big party. Have it set the way we need to have it set.
That's the plan. That's the plan,
man. We are what we make this thing, man. Again, if any of the football players, coaches, anybody from the local city, man, that's just around any of those days.
Around. It doesn't have to be an organization. It doesn't have to be an organization. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm splitting my fifth grade into two teams and my sixth grade into two teams. I'm gonna take two captains from each team and say, hey, pick your teams.
Pick your teams.
Pick your teams.
There it is, man.
I'm not, and I want to shout out to a driving age coach, Nico. Coach Nico.
Nico, what's up? All right.
He is putting his girls in the sixth grade boys bracket.
There you go. And they come with the smoke, man. Listen, don't let that fool y'all. Them girls can ball.
Yeah.
Them girls can ball.
Yes.
So don't ever think that for a half a step backwards, man. Them girls can ball. All right, man. So, hey, one last little thing before we get up out of here, bro, because so we're gonna be on here too long tonight. But what all are you still needing? Do you still need vendors? Do you still need sponsors? Do you need what you got?
Vendors. I do have I can't think. Leroy, the boxer. He's coming out. We're gonna do 4 vendors a day.
Okay.
4 vendors a day. So if they're interested, let me know. If any sponsors or anything like that, they want reach out to me. What I'm saying? I would love it. You'll love it. So one thing I would like to have, whoever wants to run a food truck. Whoever wants to, we have our own concessions, but whoever wants to run a food truck that weekend, let me know.
There it is.
Let me know.
Tap in, man. Make sure y'all tag these people into the stream. If y'all know anybody out there, make sure y'all tag them in the stream, man. Let them know, hey, he's looking for food truck vendors. I mean, we're going to be eating good out there, man. At least you got an option. You got options out there, right?
You got options. You will have options.
That's a plus, man. Again, football coaches, people that are not – hey, I'm with you, Marty. Let's rack it up. For anybody that's out there, man, that, again, that just wants to attend and support, you do not have to play. You do not have to put a team together, man. You can come just sit in the stands and enjoy the atmosphere with us. Again, we would appreciate everybody coming out there. So I'll go be in and out of that place from all those days. I can't guarantee what days I'll be there, but definitely going to come up there, try to get some things set up. I know Soccer 2 said he was doing the same thing. So, hey, man, we're rocking with it. Again, anything that you need to make this thing go, we're going to keep pushing the flyers out. How many teams are you expecting right now? How many teams are you looking to cap off at?
Right now, I would like to have 6 each age group from second to 8th. Right now, we have about 4 organizations right now.
All right, all the way through. All right,
all the way through. So,
hey, matter of fact, how about this? I'll put a post on there. Brandon just put up something. I'll put a post on my page. If you got a kid that wants to play, put their name and their age group on our page on that post, and if we collect enough kids, we'll put a team together for that age group. And if Saga 2 ain't doing nothing, I'll make him go coach it. Saga 2's 7th grade team will be there Friday.
Yeah, I even step out and coach around the team because my 6th grade boys they could run it themselves.
Yep,
They can
I'm
run
with
it
it.
themselves. They can run it themselves. I will coach against them. I would love to coach against them.
I'm with that, man. Matter of fact, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We'll put a free agency post on our page. And again, if you want your kids to sign up for it, let us know. We'll get you taken care of. We'll get everything try to square it away for it, and we'll make the best of how many teams we can get per age group. And if we got to combine age groups on the team, so be it. We'll put maybe 4th and 5th to play 5th grade, whatever it is like that. Yeah, man, we'll make that happen, bro. Again, man, I really wanted to take time out to let people know that you are working on the behalf of basketball. You know what I mean? That's a big accomplishment to even get a gym to do it, and then B, to put this thing together, man, and like I say, make it in a city jam. I think that's like top tier in my mind, man. So big ups to all that you're doing, man. Your staff. Again, if you need anything from us, make sure you let us know. And again, stay tuned in. Anything you post, make sure you tag us in it so we can reshare and get it out on the page. All the contact information will be in the post. And again, Saga will make a free agency post or a free agents post. So make sure you guys either share that post and make sure they comment on that post. If I make the post, make sure everybody shares it out on their Facebook pages. Make sure y'all put it in all the community groups for all the lingering kids that'll probably be sitting around doing nothing that weekend. Make sure we get as much participation as we can. But we only grow if y'all help us grow, man. So, Graves, thank you, man, for everything you do, bro. We'll make sure we get this chopped up, clipped out, and we'll definitely continue to share things, all right?
All right, appreciate it, brother.
All right, man. All right, yo. So, hey, y'all heard it first from his mouth, man. Again, Graves got something big going on. City Jam. If I'm not mistaken, he said July 7th, 8th, and 9th. 7th, 8th, and 9th. So next Friday to next Sunday, City Jam. Right here in Central Texas, man. We will be judging on how this one goes, man. I've actually let Chico know. Again, if you know the parameters of it, they are looking to get an AAU basketball tournament sponsored here in Killeen, Texas. But they have to have the numbers. That's their deal. They have to have the numbers. They want to make sure that it's legit, that they can, before they put their name and space behind it, that the city in Central Texas wants this. And what better way to show that by just coming out, supporting, and being in the stands and cheering for whoever's on the floor. If not, put your baby on the floor and cheer for them. Anything else after that, man? Hey, that's all we got for tonight's show. Again, it was going to be a quick one. We knew it wasn't going to be too long. Again, big ups to Grindhouse Basketball and all they got coming up. Again, July 7th at CHOP. July 7th, 8th, and 9th. Again, they're going to go all the way from 2nd grade all the way to 8th grade, if I'm not mistaken what he said. So make sure you guys tap in. If you got any questions, y'all can hit Grindhouse Basketball. You can !grind in the chat right now. If you type !grind in the chat, if anybody's in the chat, put that in there, !grind. I think it will take you to the link on their Facebook page where you can reach out to Graves himself, and he'll be sure to get you everything you need to know and how to get things out on the page. Any sponsors that want to help in with this, man, again, we appreciate you guys jumping in. Small donations, giveaways, things like that are all welcome. It just makes these things better. Marty, appreciate that. And absolutely, there it is. So it did work. Again, just tap on that, facebook.com/Grindhouse Basketball Academy, and he'll get you everything you need. Other than that, hey, man, I'm out of here. I'm not. This is my day off. And it's our days off. But we'll catch y'all this weekend. Meet the segment continues. And we got a little bit of smoke this weekend, man. We're going to make this weekend a PG-13. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in and check out these sponsors. Let me say.